in it.
The stream is live.
I'm live.
Hey, we made it.
Hi, everybody. Hubby, did you do
Sorry about that. I did that. Yeah, sorry. I've been
okay.
trying periodically.
that? We're talking, and all of a sudden,
You hit the coffee house over?
hi, everybody. Is anybody still here? I think everyone left.
Let me look.
That's okay. I understand. I would have probably left too. Like, this is never happening. Oh, never has that ever happened before. I don't like that.
Yeah.
At the end of every live. Oh, Taco the Wolf is still here. Hi. Papa Karma. For those of you who don't know him, it's Taco the Wolf.
Oh.
He's Papa Karma on TikTok.
Yeah, everybody laughing. This my
No. Some people are coming back. Actually, they probably had a message go out when we hit the button.
Oh yeah,
the button came out. But never in the 4 years have we ever had this happen before. This is a new thing, and I think it's because of the popularity. I know that if any of you all want to use StreamYard, let me know because I get it. It does cost. You can do it without money, but you have to have a little watermark in the corner that's a little mallard duck that says StreamYard, which is cute. But I'm annoyingly control freak, and I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I just can't deal with it. So we pay for ours. How's Jaden doing?
Good.
Are they good? Yeah. They're so quiet. It's creepy.
I know.
I thought they did a live a week or two ago. I sat with them for a little while, but I think I was putting makeup on or something.
I stop into everyone's lives if I can, especially if you put them in the Discord. But or at least if you're on TikTok, send it to my TikTok. Share it to me, and I'll see it if I'm on.
I was being lazy scrolling through TikTok before I put my makeup on, trying to figure out what to put on the background, and they popped up, so I just have to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's nice of you.
Well,
yesterday's makeup was so good for me. I was so proud of myself.
I'm about to do it so I can do it at you.
And I didn't get a lot of videos done. I got like 4 when I usually do 5 to 7.
Yeah.
I got like 4, and I was just too tired. And then I sat and looked at myself in the mirror and was like, I don't want to take it off.
It was really good. I liked it.
I didn't start. I started the transition video early that day. And then we talked about, and that was Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice, if y'all saw it. And then I didn't even think about it. And we were talking about doing purple makeup. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to highlight it with green. And then I went this whole Beetlejuice route. And I had to use the clip. And I look like Lydia Dietz grown up.
Oh,
because
wow.
when she told me once I add like green, it would be like a Beetlejuice vibe.
And I didn't even think of it until that. I didn't remember that I had done that intro because I have to do those I have like 7 or 8 of those set up when I do plain makeup sometimes.
Yeah.
So that I can do transitions later with them. And I forgot that it was Beetlejuice. I'm like, this is perfect. And I got the hair on. I didn't realize it either until I got the hair on. And I was like, I look like a fat, older version of the Lydia Dietz from the cartoon.
And the only reason why we did purple is because I posted on my TikTok for people to give me makeup looks, and someone requested a purple smoky eye. So I was like, well, I got it. I was supposed to do it yesterday. And I told Bitsy that it's for her to do it yesterday, and I'll do mine today. And then
the other funny thing was That was one of the best cuts I've ever done.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do those for years now, and I've only gotten it's okay.
What do you mean
I mean,
by
it's wearable,
Wait,
you
what do you
know.
mean by
But that cut yesterday was really good. Go ahead.
What do you mean by cut?
After you do most of your eyeshadow, you take off basically this part, this halo right here,
It's kind of cut.
and put in another color to make it pop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I did that with the green, where I did the green.
If you pay attention to a lot of my lips, I always have some kind of cut. But
and because I have these
the hood,
droopy,
it's all to do. The
hooded is the word I'm looking for.
Hooded.
The hooded eye, it makes my eye look bigger. More open.
And you would cut the crease above the crease.
Yeah, I cut it. I cut it a good finger width above the crease.
Because we have hooded eyes, so you go above the crease.
I was so happy with it though. And those little things coming out the side of my eye, I was like, I just needed something there because it was so empty. I should have done spider webs. Looking back on it, I should have done spider webs.
I'm telling you, it reminded me of freaking Black. His color. That's what I thought of, Black Skeleton. I was like,
Jack Skeleton.
Why are we going Nightmare Before Christmas now?
Oh, I have a list going for the makeup table on my Instagram of stuff I need. I haven't bought anything for my makeup, like the normal stuff. I have a couple eye palettes that I got because they were cheap and rounded out something.
Yeah.
But like I need concealer. I'm out of foundation. You know, the normal stuff.
Is it like
I
a
found
wish
a new
list?
foundation. And the color is called Snow.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
Excuse me for
that would be my skin tone.
I think it'd actually be too white for you because there's no
I know,
pink in it.
I'm just talking shit.
But I'm hoping to get a really sharp goth look on it.
Yeah.
I have one that's too dark right now. I do have one that my mom gave me, but she is always in the sun and she tans this gold color. Like I get brown. I get dark brown. She gets gold. She looks like she's gold. And then she wears gold jewelry. And it
wow.
But for some reason, my face doesn't do like the rest of me. See?
That's normal, actually, for people to have different pigment in their face than the rest of them.
My face,
I think it's weird, but it's normal.
My face is white. The rest of me gets golden. I'm like,
I get dark and I get freckles. Like freckles.
I don't have freckles. See, my husband gets freckles, even though he's Hispanic. He gets freckles.
Oh,
I love
cool.
it when people with very, very dark skin have freckles. I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but I think it's sexy. Kris is like, it's yummy. It's funny too because I was doing it. I remember in the 80s, people did not want freckles. They wanted one shade. They didn't contour. You wanted your face to be one shade, which was hella harder than contouring. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And very matte and very purposeful. It's very exact. Like but eyeliner and a color of eyeshadow
and big hair.
And my hair was big. Very, very, which it was kind of cool because I didn't have to do a lot to mine. Like my friends had to tease theirs and do the blow dryer thing.
Yeah.
And get the walls going. Mine just goes when it's cut right.
My mom
like I came out of getting my hair done once at the hairstylist. I came out and one of my friends who had a crush on me, he goes, "Your hair looks amazing." Thank you.
My mom had the Farrah Fawcett hair.
Oh.
My mom had the Farrah Fawcett hair.
And she had naturally, like, my hair was, it's curly, only more like waves. like big waves.
Mhm.
So she had to flip out the hair with her natural waves. And it
I
won't
used to do hot rollers to tame mine a little bit,
see the machine, but and
but I don't use any heat or
my
product on my
mom
hair
said,
anymore.
my mom told me my whole life I have 80s green hair. Yeah, everybody wanted my hair in the 80s.
Pretty
My
much. The
natural hair,
coaster curls is what they called them.
yeah,
Coaster curls.
my
I
mom,
did that. I had a 5-foot afro.
Wow.
I cried.
because I don't have to tease, like, I don't tease my hair. When I see my hair curly, that's my natural hair advice.
Yeah, once mine pretty much past this length, mine starts to straighten out from the weight, from the sheer weight.
My
So when I got my coaster perm, my hair was just below my knees. And I thought, oh, I'll get that coaster perm. It'll be so pretty and it won't take a lot of the length. It'll take some of the length. I was like, what, 7th grade? You know, I didn't know. And they really didn't have a good handle on perming or coloring hair at that point.
no.
Not at all. And they used the same perm solution for everybody.
Yep.
It stunk so bad. And you couldn't wash your hair for like a week.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember
Oh,
those
mom
getting
used-
perms.
My mom used to pull my hair to tame my hair.
Wow.
But they wouldn't leave it on for the full time. They would leave it on for half of the time because I already had curly hair. It was just to tame my
yeah.
hair.
Yeah. My cousin did that with her. She had red, like auburn red hair. I was always jealous of her hair.
So did my mom.
And the big curls. The big poofy curls.
Oh.
All my cousins with red hair hated their hair. And I loved it. My male cousin
Hi,
Richard
Shannon.
has orange hair.
Happy Saturday.
Hey, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
He had orange hair. We used to call him Light Bulb.
Oh, wow.
And my own tail.
We all had mean nicknames for each other. But if anyone else was mean to us, we had an army of cousins that would not put up with that shit.
They call my sister a weird, and they call my niece little weird.
All the love, all the love. Yeah, the newest clip that I got today that ordered, I think it's coming tomorrow, is a blonde one. I'm gonna pair it with a dark blonde, one of my dark blonde wigs. I got it because I'm getting so many of the same thing that I figured my mom might want it.
I would get a blonde clip just because I would do it with my natural hair.
That black one, that wig, I didn't know I owned that wig that I was wearing yesterday.
That was a good wig for what
I pulled it out and I was like, I've never worn this because it still was packed.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't remember ordering this. I don't remember, like, I hope I didn't sign on with someone to because it was like in the back of a shelf somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I hope I didn't mess somebody's review up. I feel bad. But last 2 years have been a little weird for me and I haven't been totally there.
Yeah.
I'm doing better now. My meds are changed, people. I'm doing better.
Yeah.
And but I was like, this is a nice wig. I put it on and it cascades really nicely. I was impressed. I need to mess with it because the part is kind of harsh, but that takes a little finesse that I didn't have time for.
Now, do you put your hair up in a bun before you put the wig on?
I have too much hair for that. I do the braids that I usually wear and I wrap them around the base of my head.
Oh.
So it's flatter. And then I put a cap on.
Oh.
I want to they have these headbands that are like silicone with little nubbies on them.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of my wigs are lace front wigs, but I don't want to glue them because I only wear them for a couple hours.
Yeah.
If I was wearing them for a week, that would be a different story.
Right.
But I'm only wearing them for a couple hours, and they're because of my widow's peak and my very round head. I probably would look good with a shaved head because I swear my head is a tennis ball shape.
Me.
But it slowly slides,
Oh.
even with combs and barrettes
Oh.
and stuff. It slowly slides. And a black woman told me about these things, and I looked them up, and I need to get one. I keep forgetting. I should probably put that on the list for the makeup table because it's terrible. I think with that black one though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my widow's peak out and blend it in with it, so that comes together. I do that with my blue one a couple of times, and I put blue eyeshadow on my hair.
Oh.
The first time I did it, Doll thought I cut my hair.
Oh.
She's like, "What the hell did you do?" It's a wig, honey. You've seen this wig before.
I told you yesterday I'm gonna send you something after you list.
It's fun. So yeah, I'm going through my wigs slowly but surely, trying to figure out what I have now. I've lost count. I have 34 contacts.
Wow.
Somebody asked me if I had enough, and I said no. The dead dolly ones are missing, and I want them. You ever run into? Yeah, headbands. The only time I wear a headband usually is when I have those braids in, because the braids stop it, but it kind of lifts my hair a little, so it's not pulling down on me as much. That's another reason I wear the two braids. Because if I wear it on top of my head or in the back of my neck, it starts to get really heavy. Really heavy. Ooh, it's getting warm.
I saw somebody that has a square head for the first time in like a while. Like my friend, he has a square head. And
It's usually men.
It's
usually men, but they do.
My husband and my son have a split head. They have Frankenstein heads.
Frankenstein, yeah. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
People are like, can't you just tie that bandana on your head? And I'm like, no. It will fall off. So I have to, if I do it, I have to put bobby pins in. I usually make them into X's so they look like
Yeah, I have to.
I meant to do it as an aesthetic thing, you know?
Yeah.
I love that look with the bandanas. I love the bandana looks. I have this really cool headband that I got from TikTok shop. Shh. I'm not one of those people. I don't get but these were on sale, and I needed to round out what I was getting for the free shipping. I needed to spend like $3 more, so they paid my free $15 shipping.
Yeah.
But this is beautiful. I love this.
Yeah.
It's very hippie. It's very hippy dippy, as my mom would say.
Those don't stay on my head.
These only stay on my head when I have braids on. And sometimes they still don't. They start to slip back.
Huh.
I have had ones that have plastic rubber. How can I explain this? Let's see if I can grab one of these. Maybe. Hello? Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's like in the middle. There's this rubber piece.
Yeah.
Clear rubber piece.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what that is. It feels kind of like hot glue, but it stretches.
Yeah.
But that silicone keeps it from, holds it in better than without.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kind of sticks to your hair.
Yeah.
So if I could get some of that on this, hey, you know what would probably work is that headband I was telling him about.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I'm going to wear that thing to death. I'm going to have to get more than one.
Shannon said, like SpongeBob.
Like SpongeBob? No, more like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I went to school with a guy who looked like Frankenstein, only he was, pale.
My husband and my son have Frankenstein heads. They have Frankenstein heads, so we're square with you.
Yes.
I'm like, what is wrong with your head? I tell my son, I'm so lucky you didn't come out of me that way, because
that would have hurt.
You have, I'm like, you have a big ass head. But like, God gave me a C-section for me to came out with a big ass head.
Wow.
When hubby's dad was telling me, I don't remember if he was a 16-pound baby, I want to say. Is that right?
Well, Mason was only 6 pounds, 3 ounces, but he was mostly head.
Yeah.
But because you know, when
Wow.
he was born,
I
they didn't do
understand
C-sections
that.
back then. They just didn't do them.
No, they didn't.
So I was like, after we left, because I didn't know, because we just started being together at that point. I looked at him and said, "Did she make it?" I was
Oh.
really worried for her. He was like, "Yeah," and she had a lot of kids too, I think.
I wasn't supposed to have a C-section to the last week of my pregnancy, and I was like, man. But
I went into labor for 18 hours, and then they said, you're not dilating. You've been in labor for 18 hours, and you're not dilating. We have to do this surgically.
Wow.
Mine didn't want to come out because I went into labor 30 weeks and they stopped it. And when it was time for him to come out, he was like,
"No, you already told me I couldn't come out. I'm good."
So, but they already, so I had him the day before my due date. That my schedule the day before my due date.
I was 3 days over, and I went into labor, and then I was in labor for 36 hours. I had a bad doctor. My doctor was really horrible. I had a very traumatic.
I loved my doctor so much, I begged him to take me for my other cases because I had different insurance afterwards, and he's like, "Just let her in."
So I tried to use the doctor that my sister-in-law used, but he refused to see me because I have cerebral palsy. So I had to find a specialist that knew how to deal with people with cerebral palsy, and that doctor told me, he goes, "You are the best patient with cerebral palsy I've ever had." I had no issues. I had a normal pregnancy. But doctors were scared because of the CP. They wouldn't take me.
Well, with the CP, wouldn't they be worried about muscle interactions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I didn't have any issues. Like I walked. Like I never went to a wheelchair. I walked the whole.
That's true. You walked most of your life.
Yeah, I still walk now. People think I use a wheelchair 24/7. I do not. I probably use it like 2 to 3 hours a day, and that's just to cook and to like clean, honestly. But besides that, I walk.
Lay down. Lay down.
Yeah, for all 3 of my kids, because of my blood disorder, I had specialists had to fly in once a month by helicopter.
Wow. I had no issue with my pregnancy, and me going into premature labor had nothing to do with
I didn't have any issues, actually, except for my thrombocytopenia, but which they couldn't really do anything about. And but they wanted to make sure, so they had the specialist come in. There was he was the best in the state, and he would fly in once a month.
The only thing they were scared about is because of how I don't feel pain like I do. So I didn't feel my contractions.
I felt mine. They just weren't as bad as some women make them out to be.
So I only knew I had contractions because you would see my stomach get tight. You would physically see it, and then you see release. And that's the only.
My best friend got in my face and said, "That was a big one, wasn't it?" I said, "Yes, it is. Can you back off?"
Can you back off?
Not a good time to be in my face, dude.
And
watching
then
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The reason why they made me do C-section is because my left leg started having muscle spasms every time I would contract. So they thought my leg was locked and not letting me open enough to deliver. That's the only reason why I had to have a C-section.
That makes sense, though. That was dangerous for both you and the kid.
Yeah, so if it wasn't for that, I would have delivered naturally like I was supposed to.
Well, that's cool.
And I really wanted to. I didn't want to see something because I always see was faster than audio. So I had a lot of issues with the season. Like it opened up and all kinds of stuff.
I could go back to bed if my children would let me.
Yeah.
But they'll be too noisy for me. Plus, it's starting to get warm back here.
Oh.
My youngest stays back in my room and watches TV most of the day because he's, at that age.
Yeah.
Doesn't want anything. He's sweet. Like this morning, he wanted group hug from me and his dad.
Yeah.
He's very sweet still, which I hope that doesn't go away. But he definitely is annoyed that he is not an only child.
My son cries for a sibling. I'm like, look, now you have a sibling.
I have to say, though, he's really trying to get the girl to talk. He's like, no, that's not what you say. This is what you say. Now say it.
Wow.
And he's a little aggressive, but she's laughing at him. So I'm not, when that happens, I'm not. Sometimes he yells at her to shut up, which I hate that word. Ooh, I hate that word. Like, no end. It's like a swear word to me. I would rather have to say
because
fuck
then
off.
when we grow up, you weren't allowed to say shut up. That was about
No. You said shut up in my house. You were going to go over the knee.
Yeah. We had to stick a bar of soap in her mouth. And
I only had to do that once.
A minute.
Oh.
We couldn't spit it out.
We just
burns. And it makes your tongue bleed.
Yeah. So
I only had to do that once. I can't even remember what it was for.
So I knew not to say
something that really ticked my mom off. I'm sure. But I don't
I don't remember.
I've always had a healthy fear of the wooden spoon. But my mom must have done it right because I don't remember ever getting hit with it. But I could hear that drawer rattle, and I'd sit my ass down and shut up.
Yep.
I had a wooden spoon for Jaden. It was called Mr. Pow Pow.
Mr. Pow Pow.
And it had a sad face on it.
No, this is just a soup spoon. The big one the big thing you'd make the soup out is like a cauldron. It's so big. And then we had this big wooden spoon. They used to.
Yeah.
That was, I knew that was the one she was going for. That was like a tree branch. That thing was huge.
Yeah.
But I really don't remember ever actually being spanked. I probably was a couple of times because it is seared in my head to be afraid of that wooden spoon. So I had to, when I was younger, gotten whacked a couple of times. But I don't remember it. My one friend a long time ago, I haven't seen her in years, but she was telling me about her father. And she was talking about something to someone else. And she said something that was just inappropriate and rude. And he came up behind her and smack right on the back of the head and kept walking. And it took her years to figure out what happened. She said it was like the hand of God came down. I didn't ever correlate it with my father walking past me. Because he just he didn't acknowledge, he didn't say anything, he just kept walking.
Wow.
I would
use years to figure it out.
So I would pop Mason like this in the mouth when he would say stuff, but not even hard, just like that's like
a little pop.
And people,
I can't do the face.
People started telling me that they were gonna report me for abuse. I'm like, what? I'm like, do you want to feel what I'm doing here? But I would do it to them, and they'll be like, oh, okay. I'm like,
now I have spanked my kids a couple times, and usually it's when they're doing something that is physically dangerous. Like my kids, it's the only way to get it through that you are not to do that. Like run out in the middle of the street kind of stuff. Or stick your finger in an outlet kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the other day, my youngest tempted me. I don't remember what he decided to argue with me about. But I looked at him and I said, you're on your way to a smart bottom.
Oh.
And he's like, what does that mean? I said, I'm going to put you over my knee and spank you. You can't do that.
I don't even got it.
I did this. And he went, okay. Walked away. Like,
So,
she meant business.
Mason's never been hit by the belt. But he knows what the belt is. So all I gotta do is grab a belt and he'll look at me and be like, okay, Mom, I'm straight up.
My oldest, I trained with 3-2-1. Like, I'm giving you a chance to get out of this, kid.
Okay, yeah.
But it sounds like I'm not like those cute little hover moms that are like 1, 2. No, I am like 3.
I don't gotta get to 3 with Mason because so Mason was all, well, what does 1, 2, 3 mean? So this is how this is me. 1 means this is the only chance. 2 means you get the belt. 3 means I'm sending you to Mexico with your grandma.
I'm sending you to Mexico with your grandmother. Good luck with that. I'm done.
So I never get past 1.
Well, I started doing the 3-2-1 because he was diagnosed with autistic very young, especially for then because people weren't autistic then.
Yeah.
And so I knew that it took him a little more time to get things. I didn't want to go 1, 2, 3 and have him scared anytime somebody said 1, 2, 3. You know, because it just happens in reality too much.
Yeah.
So I did 3, 2, 1, which doesn't happen as often. But my friend came over and she was making chicken parmesan, actually, her Italian family recipe from scratch. And he got into the flour and he's allergic to flour. And she goes, 1! Like she was going to do the counting thing. And he just stopped and stared. And she's like, I broke him. I'm sorry. I said, I don't think I've ever gotten to 1 before. He was like, dude, we skipped 3 and 2. It's just a look on his face. I said, he'll be fine. He's going to have crazy poops for a week, but he'll be
Yeah, because they know that when you get to 1, it means that even if you stop, you're getting punished. So it's like you do not want to get to 1.
Yeah.
And when I say you're getting spanked, I mean I do a pop on a diapered butt.
Yeah.
Just enough to let them know that I'm there.
Yep.
And that's usually enough.
Yep.
Just so y'all know. I'm not one of those people who usually take somebody actually over my knee.
I never got to get past 1 because number 2 punishment Mason don't want number 2. He's like, okay, Mom.
Now my girl, she just ignores me. She doesn't care. She's like, fine, whatever. She gives me this look every now and then, like she knows everything that's going on. But I'm not the favorite, and it's obvious.
Oh.
She is a daddy's girl.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, where are you? She speaks to him like that. Not very much to me and not to her brothers at all. But she'll talk to him. I mean, it won't always be understandable. Sometimes I have to really I will figure it out.
Say intelligible.
Intelligible. Like, Yawa or Yama. For a long time, she was saying that. Yawa or Yama. It took me 3 days to figure out. She wanted the Jaguar pajamas.
Oh.
She was trying. I didn't know she called them the Jaguar pajamas. But finally, I looked at her and said, Jaguar pajamas? Jaguar banana. Okay. Because she had the hood with the ears. It was a big cat thing. And it had the spots. It was like a leopard. Or cheetah, I mean, spots.
Yeah.
But I think she knew Jaguar from Go Diego Go.
Oh.
Dora's cousin. Because he has a pet jaguar.
Oh.
And I think that's where she knew that word from. But Hubby looked at me and goes, I'm glad we figured that out. Because she was so insistent, and we felt bad. It's like we really wanted to help her. We just had no clue what she wanted.
Right.
Nothing. And sometimes she does stuff, and I'll look at it. I don't understand. He's like, she wants Polish sausage and mashed potatoes.
Oh.
How did you do that? How did you get Polish sausage and mashed potatoes out of that? So it's like code.
Yeah.
Especially when you hear cobbles and knuckles. Cobbles and knuckles.
Cobbles knuckles.
That's what you hear.
Cobbles knuckles. It's kielbasa in front and mashed potatoes.
Wow.
Cobbles knuckles.
It's like a part of language.
It's like her own language. I swear her and Sebastian talk to each other.
Oh.
Sometimes I see it. And I'm like, rude. Rude.
Rude.
But they also do that look at each other like some of y'all twins do. Where you look at each other and you just know what's going on.
Yeah.
Where they do that too.
Me and my sister used to be able to do that.
Me and my brother were not allowed to play charades or Pictionary together. Especially after the one time he looked at me and went, I said Berlin Wall. And people were like, no, you're done. You guys
No,
do
you're
not get
done.
to be on a team ever again. That was funny though. But he would get frustrated when I was on somebody else's team and they didn't know what I was trying to say. He'd be like he was gonna explode. He was such a gentle giant. He was just gonna explode.
I was gonna get one of those blue wigs. The blue wig that Cherry used to always wear.
Oh, with the pigtails? I love that.
Yeah, I was gonna get one of those, but then I can't do it.
Get a different one.
Yeah.
They have one that's similar cut. That's my favorite wig. I have like 3 of them.
That was the only one I wanted.
They have it in more of a purple.
Oh.
A darker purple. I think you'd like that. I'll send you a link.
Maybe.
And that would be fun.
Are there pink wigs out there?
Oh, I was just looking at one. There's this beautiful. You want one with pigtails?
Yeah.
Because it's got big pigtails. They're really long.
Oh.
It's the cutest thing. I think it's about $25, but that's a good deal because those pigtails come off.
Oh.
Like those comb clips.
Oh, yeah.
So you can wear them without, or you can change them out without different colors and stuff.
Cool.
I do that. I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Those are fun.
Yeah,
the
send
pink
me
ones,
that.
because people do Junko from I can't remember the anime's name. The anime is dumb. I hate to tell you all this, but it makes absolutely no freaking sense. It is based on a game, not a manga, not a storybook. It's based on a video game.
Oh.
And I tried watching it like 3 times because people do so many cosplays from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know why they do the cosplays, because they're cool characters. They're cool looking characters. But the storyline is dumb. It makes absolutely no sense. One time this person is good. The next time they're like a mass murderer.
Oh, wow.
I know animes are strange. I watch them. I love anime. But that one was weird. Even for me. And I've watched some weird ones and liked them. Like The Blue Exorcist. That's an awesome one. It's weird, but I loved it. Basically, this guy was born. The devil blessed him when he was born.
Mm-hmm.
Quote unquote. Cursed him, whatever. Mm-hmm. And he finds out when he turns 18. And instead of going to the devil, he goes to the church and becomes an exorcist.
Oh.
and he uses his powers
Mm-hmm.
for it. It's really good.
Oh.
It's really good. It's really well written.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
We have 3 people watching. Is that how much? Hi, people.
Hi, people.
I had to say,
I think Kris is one because she usually has to watch the comments on hers.
yeah, one.
But hi, I think it's Taco and Shannon.
Oh.
Y'all stuck around. I'm impressed. I don't know if I could have. Because I was like, we might have to cancel.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do. I've never had this happen before. I don't know what to do. We do have Cards Against Humanity tonight, though, if you guys want to play, if anybody wants to play.
Yeah.
It's at 8:00.
You know, my birthday was the other day. Somebody could send me some cards.
Yeah.
Cash App.
You have a wish list on Amazon?
I do, but it's not posted.
Oh, okay.
Why do you want it?
WhatsApp.
Sure.
I'll put it in the WhatsApp.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it because I want you to buy me something, just because you asked.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to look at it.
I have all different lists, so people can go to mine if they want to give me something. I'm cool with that.
My wish list has a lot of earrings. Not gonna lie.
A lot of earrings. I'm so surprised.
And
I have a wish list that's called 4-Planet Flipside, which has tech stuff for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have one that's called cosplay, and that has makeup, wigs, cosplay jewelry, that kind of stuff in it.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I have this one, and I can't remember what it's called now. And it's the first one I ever made, actually. This is gonna drive me crazy.
I got one wish list, and my husband uses it for any holiday. Like Mother's Day, Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthday, anniversary.
Guilty once.
He gets everything off my wish list. So my wish list is like things I need, like shampoo, like random things. Because I used to save shampoo, and that's the only place we could get it. So it's on my wish list so he can find it. So when I need it, he can open it. And then I have random, what was this? Very interesting.
I also have all the kids have a list.
Yeah.
Because the grandparents want them.
Yeah.
They're not public. They're for
no. My Mason has the list too, but it's not public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they always say, "What do you want to?" Autistic children are hard to shop for, harder than anybody else. I swear, because you never know. It's going to be hit or miss every time, even if they ask for it.
Yep.
So I do a lot of need anyway, like sheets, pajamas, stuff like that.
That's what I do. When people buy Mason stuff for holiday, the birthday is usually clothes.
Their favorite chips are on their list because all 3 of them have different favorite chips. It's funny. Oh, all right. I know we're closing early, but because we started late, but I have to pee. Okay. And I need some lunch.
All right.
So thank you all for sticking around. Thank you, Eliza and Kris, for being up here with me. I appreciate having each other. And I will see everyone tonight, if not sooner. All right. Love you.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, and a big shout out to all our creators.
Hi, baby. Are you okay? What's going on?
Hey, found SkyJimmie's pants. Show's over.